Welcome back to the channel. I'm back out fishing down at my Syndicate again for a second time, and this time just for a night. I'm praying if I can nab one of these fish, I'll be well happy. Thanks to everybody who watched the last video, lots of comments and likes, etc. People getting involved, really appreciate it. Fortunately there was no fish in that one and it was a bit of a tough going, but I can't see it being any different today. However, I got here early this morning, first light. It was very misty, very foggy, and temperatures are a lot colder than the last time I was here, which was only a couple of weeks ago. So this morning I took I took one rod out of the car and I stuck the deeper on there, and I've literally just walked around the lake. I've been around the lake twice. I've cast the deeper in different places just to try and locate some fish. I came into the first bay on my left hand side as I came into the lake and cast it in. Didn't see any fish, but one showed up on the deeper, and that was pretty much it. Walked further around to the other side of the lake. The swim that I was in last time, swim 17, to the left of that there's sort of a deep trough. I cast the deeper into there and found a handful of fish, around about 5 or 6 fish, sitting at about, I think about 6 foot deep, in probably 13 foot of water. So I've come round to swim, I'm not even sure what the swim number is. It might be swim 6 it is. So I'm round on swim 6, and as I said, I've had the deeper out here. There's basically a little bit of a deep trough, goes to about 14 foot, a bit of a bowl straight out in front of me, and then the left hand side it shelves off up to about 6 foot. So right hand rod is now on a zig out in that sort of bowl, and I've got the zig at around about 6 foot, 7 foot, something like that, in the hope that we can trip one of those fish up that are coming through. As I said, when I put the deeper out this morning there was a nice little shoal there. Since I've been back I've only seen 1 or 2, so there's not loads in the area, but the odd 1 or 2 here and there. The other 2 rods I've used the bait boat with the deeper on the back, and down in the left hand margin I found a nice spot. I've put a handful of bait over that and one of the OG fish wafters, sorry not wafter, a pop-up, and just out to my left hand side, as I said, there's a raised plateau, goes up to around about 6 foot, 7 foot, something like that, and I've put one on there again with a handful of bait, and it's just the OG fish, OG fruit and nut, handful with the sauce. And this time I'm using Ronnie rigs, both of them on Ronnie rigs. There is a little bit of low-lying weed out there, so I know that putting a Ronnie rig out there will present nicely. So both rigs on the Ronnies, one's on a pale yellow and the other one is on a OG fruit and nut pop-up. And we'll see where we go. I'm not really sure if being up on the plateau is probably the best, but the deeper showing that if you come off the plateau there's quite a bit of weed down there, so we'll see how we go for now. I'm only on till tomorrow sort of late afternoon, early evening, and it's just another little try really. There's nobody else on the lake, I'm here on my own again. So yeah, delighted to be back out. I didn't think I was going to get a session down here this quickly, but yeah, work's allowed me to get out for the one night, and we'll see how we go. You never know, might trip one of the fish up on this occasion. It'd be nice just to sort of start my campaign off on here with one little fish, and we'll see how we go. It is a lot colder than it was last time, a lot colder. I've got my warm boots on, plenty of clothes, and yeah, what time is it now? So it's 5 to 12 now. I've been here since around about 7:15 this morning, and I've only just got the rods in. Had a bit of a nightmare when I got here. I was trying to put the boat out and drop my phone in the water, so it took me ages to find that. Thankfully it's still working, and while I was looking for my phone the boat did a merry dance around the corner and got me all tangled up in one of the rods, so I've had to sort a few bits out. Finally got the 3 rods in. When I was around the other side of the lake, when I was walking around, I seen a fish bosh on this sort of left hand side where I've got my margin rod, so there's definitely fish down in this area, and everywhere else has been on the lake. the deeper didn't show anything else really, so I think this is my best chance on this swim. Just behind me here, literally a few metres away, there's another swim 7, which goes into that bay, so I've got the option if I want to, if I see fish or anything like that, I can chuck a rod in that side if I need to. I'm within sort of reaching distance of both swims, which is quite handy. So yeah folks, like I said, I'm not going to be here for long, and it's difficult fishing as it is, but this time of year is even harder, but you never know, you've got to be in it to win it. So not sure if we've got any visitors this time, might be cooking for myself, who knows. So I'm going to get the kettle on, first brew of the day, and I'll catch up with you. Right then folks, first brew of the day, and I am well happy. Nice and chill now, just going to have a bit of cake. Can't beat a bit of lemon drizzle. I feel chilled now, everything's sorted in the bivvy, the rods are in, and no cooking for myself, sod that. I might have a visitor. We shall see. Let us pray that this happens today. Just pray one fish, even if it's a stocky, just one fish to start off this campaign. You know, I had a few comments on the video, the last video, people saying how difficult it is, people who know the place saying how difficult it is. And I would do well to get a bite on my first sort of 10 trips, let alone on my first 1 or 2. So yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. As I said, I put the deeper out, but I walked all the way around. I didn't find a lot of fish, 1 or 2 here and there, and then this bowl that I'm in here, like I said, a handful, 5 or 6 fish in one area. So whether they're hiding in little bays tucked away here and there and I just haven't got to them, who knows. But the rods are in and we're in with a chance. I'm going to go and kick back now. No more filming, no more chatting shit. Kick back, chill out, and yeah, I'll catch up with you a little bit later. We may well have a visitor, folks. Hey, look at him. He's been hiding in the bushes. Hi everyone. Welcome, Badger. Yeah. Malfunction. Daft get didn't press record. We were just talking for about 10 minutes. You'd probably be glad to know that those 10 minutes don't exist anymore. Yeah. Oh God. Good job I noticed, I'm not sure I pressed record. I don't think you did press record. Anyway, I'm glad you're standing down off that rock now compared to last time. What rock? How have you been anyway? I'm alright, mate. What have you got to tell people? What have I got to tell people? Yeah. I've come back to see him again. But he can go now. You can go now. Oh, thanks. Well, you can go. I've had enough. Why have you done enough? I invite him down. You know, he's got one job to do, cook for me, and you don't bring any food. You've got food, you're only here tonight, and you're dieting, you're always going on about your diet. I've got one big cake, and that's about it. Going to America. I got one big cake, and that's it. Well, I've seen it, you've already ate that, haven't you, in one go? Got all excited as well. I know, your nipples are all over the place. The wonky as well. Old wonky nips here. You want to see your mum's? Anyway, so when you went in the water, because you dropped your phone in there. I dropped my phone in. Did you put your waders on, because it's pretty deep on that gravel? No, it was arm's length. Your arms went in? Yeah. Did you not go in with your feet? No, just when you picked. Were you worried it was going to go over your head? Yes. Okay. Yes. Well, I know what you mean. But anyway, phone's alright, it's working. Rigs are in. Good job it's waterproof, fair. It's a good job. I was expecting to pull it out and it'd be dead, but full of mud. It was fine. Yeah. It was fine. These new phones, new technology, mate. So you're in peg 6 this time? Peg 6. Yeah. Last time you were just over that way. But this is the only place I've seen fish. I did see one fish out there earlier. Not seen it, but on the deeper. But this had like a handful, 6, 7 fish in the sort of deeper bowl. So that's what I've opted for. We'll see. Got to give it a go at me. Dead still out there. It's lovely. Beautiful day though. Sun's lovely. It is beautiful. Yeah.
Because all it's done is rain lately.
All I'd want now is a nice little sausage sandwich. That would get down an absolute treat. Come
Mate,
on, really?
mate,
Have you got them in there?
No, I haven't got them in here. No, they're not in there. They're not in there.
No, come on.
I've not hid them. No, because I thought you'd have had breakfast by now. What time is it now? About, what, 12:30? It's nearly 1 o'clock, isn't it? So, you're not going to have breakfast at 1 o'clock, are you?
Hang on, let me ring Andy and see what Andy's up to.
Is that all you want us for?
I'll ring Andy, mate.
I'll come down.
I'll just swap you. I'll just swap you out. If you don't want the job.
You know that steak you had the other time you were here?
Look good, didn't it?
Yeah, the mushrooms look good, mate. Did you have them before or after I left?
I can't remember.
Yeah, because obviously you didn't have mushrooms, I guess, did you? But because I brought some,
I would have brought some, but I hadn't got much room in the bag.
Oh! I've heard that one before.
Anyway.
Oh, look at that lovely bird out there, swimming along.
Anyway.
Thanks for not mentioning my mum. That's a good start.
I did. You just
But you didn't record.
No, I did, just you didn't hear me. I thought you were ignoring me. How is your mum anyway?
She's fine. Hopefully get up to see her soon for Christmas. I'm going to try and see if I can get a day off. If I can get a day off. And go up north and see her.
I'm going to
Which
try
would be
and go
nice.
and see her for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Empty my sack.
It wouldn't be a very big sack, will it? Otherwise it'd be dragging on the floor with your little legs.
Anyway,
Okay.
can you get the kettle on? Do me
I'll
a
get the
brew.
kettle on, I'll get
There's
you a
no
brew.
food, least you can do is do me a brew.
I'll do your brew.
I'll give you a bite of cake, because I can't.
You have got a knife to cut a bit, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'll have the other end that you've not been munching
I'll
on.
lick the other end, bit the one end.
You're a dirty boy, you.
Bit of lemon jizzle.
Is that what it is, lemon drizzle?
Jizzle.
The lemon drizzle roll.
I don't know what it is, mate. The wife bought him.
Yeah, look at these swans coming in to attack. Whoa.
So yeah, get the brew on, and then we'll chill.
Beautiful. Oh,
Chill. What time are you here till?
Got to pick a little one just up. Look, they're all over the place here. Look at that formation flying.
What time are you here till?
Probably about just gone 3-ish.
Oh, you got time to go to the chipping then, didn't you?
Yeah, of course I have. Yeah, just after 3-ish. Go and pick the little one up. Got to go shopping, get dinner in for tonight.
Right then.
Right
Have
then.
a brew. Look like a right little pedo in that. We're gonna have a little brew, and we're gonna chill out, and oh bless him.
Oh, bless him. Go on, mate. Go on. carry on.
And you can have a wagon wheel.
Oh, wagon wheel.
Wagon wheel. It's getting a bit cold now.
Well, that's what your nipples are telling me anyway. Dress yourself, kid. Go strap it over your head.
Thanks, lad.
Strap it over your head.
Oh, you're choking
Choke
me
yourself out.
here. Right then, catch up with you in a bit, folks.
See you with the brew.
What have you done here, lad?
You've tied it up. You've tied it up.
I know I am.
Why have you done that? Just to make it easy to get round.
You sure? Hang on a minute.
Well, no, because you've got your straps there now.
Oh.
And have you showed him your new top?
No, no.
What? Show him there. There's his new top. He's obsessed with Parker baits at the moment, isn't he? So, oh yeah.
See that?
Little fishy. Big
That
bubble.
was a little show, wasn't it?
Big bubble.
That was fish, mate.
Very nice. So yeah, I was just saying, you've got your Parker bait T-shirt, which you've had adapted with a few little add-ons. So he's got his little Bez's Carp channel little thing. Can you see it? Yeah, there. On the back, he's got his little YouTube channel and Bez's Carp channel, and on the front, you've got your name on you, just so you don't forget it.
Right, I'm going to write Tilly.
Bizarre. Bizarre. Old busy boy. It's a duck. I just saw it fly out, swimming across, mate. That's what. He's going quite fast.
That wasn't a duck, that was definitely
a bit
fish.
like a
I watched
boat.
it roll.
Like a boat there, we did that. That was nice, wasn't it?
That was definitely a show.
Do you reckon this is the last time you're going to be out now then? Or you might squeeze another one depending what the weather's like. You can never say never, can you?
Depends what the wife's like.
Right, okay.
So, mind you, she didn't want me going this time, and I just told her I'm gaffer. Isn't
I'm
See
the
you
boss.
later.
I'm the boss. If you were standing next to you now, you wouldn't be saying that, mate. Would you? No.
Mate, I took her to the German market yesterday, treated her all bloody day, cost me a fortune, that did.
Is it?
So now it's my time.
Oh, okay.
Get the brew on.
I know that's what you. That's why how you do it. You sweeten her up and then drop it in. I'm just
Been in this game years, mate.
been in the game years, right? Let's
Sweeten them up. Sweeten them up. Come back to you in a bit, folks. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. You want to hide that mug? Your little
You can't
mug.
see it.
Got your little present.
Have you? What you got?
Close your eyes.
I'm closing them. Don't do what you did last time. Not that bukkake stuff.
Close Close your eyes.
I don't like it when you tell me to close my eyes.
Put your hands out. and then tell me what you think it is
Okay.
without looking.
That feels like your balls that have been just shaved. Feels like a little doggy or something. Feels.
Hey!
Hey!
That's not your present, really. Your real present's here. Put your hand out. Close your
I
eyes.
have to close my eyes again.
Yeah, tell me what it is.
It's nothing, mate. Ooh. My favourite.
You're supposed to guess.
I could tell what it was when I went my favourite. It's a little pie. Is this a mince pie? Oh, now we're in the mood of Christmas now.
Hey,
Hey, lad.
mince pie with a cup of tea.
Oh, lovely.
Folks, Merry Christmas.
Merry
It's a bit
Christmas.
early, but Merry Christmas.
Soon, the 1st of December.
No
so
fish, but we got mince pies.
Beautiful. Get in there. Oh, you can't beat a mince pie. Do you know people actually thought there was mince in them? Meat.
I got some lemon drizzle cake as well.
Have you? Is that with slobber?
Oh,
Oh, you can't beat that, can you?
'tis the season to be. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Is there drugs in that? Good job no one else is on the lake. Isn't it? You singing your
I
balls
might put
off.
one of these on a hook and see how we
It
go.
did feel like your balls dipping in me and them.
Yeah.
Like smooth. You
Does it
usually
remind you of
keep them nice and
back in the
smooth.
day?
Anyway, while we're on,
While we're on.
your 50th. Oh, did I say 50th? Sorry. You think you're going, is it Croatia? Or Italy? Italy. When you've finished munching on your mince.
Right,
Right.
just over 2 years to my 50th. So we need a bit of help. I really want to go to Parco,
Park up,
but it's a 14-hour drive from Calais.
which is a bit of a stint. We can manage it.
Or I fancy Gigantica as well. I think I'm edging towards Parco, but just
It's the drive.
a bit of a drive
Yeah.
there. Bit of a drive. What do you reckon, folks? Have you been before, Gigantica or Parco? I bet everybody who's been to one or the other will say, you know,
That
they
was
had a
the
great
best,
time
yeah.
or whatever.
Be good if someone's been
Need
to
people
both.
who've been to both.
Yeah.
What would you recommend more? Want somewhere that's going to feed us for the week. Obviously me, Andy, will be fishing. Badger will be sitting chilling,
Chilling, eating,
making cups of teas and stuff.
Yep. Doing a bit of filming, helping out.
So it's not till 2025.
So we've got time, haven't we?
Yeah. So I fancy Parco. I don't care about the drive. I really
We just
fancy
want
it.
some nice fish, nice big lumps.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got time to decide, haven't we? But I think it's. I'm easy with both because I enjoy driving anyway.
I got you another
So-
present, Badge.
Well, you got me another mince pie. Oh mate,
look at that,
you're
lad.
a legend.
Look at that. See how I look after you.
Have you already had two already? Because there was 6 in that and there's none now. You've had 4, haven't you, already?
I think them
You've had 2, haven't you,
I
already?
don't think they put enough in the box.
So yeah, I don't mind the driving, and I'll enjoy it going through all the different cities and towns, and that'd be quite good. But it is 14 hours of driving, and Andy doesn't drive, does he?
Well,
Well, he does, but he can't. He'd just be asleep snoring in the back, wouldn't he?
No, he does drive, but he chooses the lazy option of going, no, I can't drive.
I know he can drive, but when we went to France, I never known a bloke sleep so much in the back of the van.
That is true.
He had a good old sleep. He did.
Even when he was there fishing, he was sleeping.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm thinking Parker. The original plan was to go to Thailand, go Gillams or Jurassic. It's too expensive. We've got to take the wife away as well, so she's got
It's
to
a
take me
different
away.
type of fishing there, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're just like monsters there, aren't they? Even though Thailand would be nice, but it'd be a good adventure. Good little drive down. Got all the kit now. It'd be fun. It'd be good. As well. And then obviously September we're going back to La Bournier, aren't
The Bourgogne,
we? Which would be nice.
that'd be a good trip.
But we're taking more with us, aren't we? The full families.
I think we're taking the women apparently.
We are taking the other halves.
We've got time to convince them that it's going to be boring as hell.
Yeah.
There's still time to do a job on them yet.
I love them.
So do you know how bored you're going to be sat around that lake? If I were you, I'd stop at home, love.
They'll be in that hot tub.
Oh yeah.
Then they'll be out in the daytime looking at markets and stuff.
Yeah. So folks,
See that sun on me there. Woo!
I don't know if you've seen earlier, but swim 7 behind me. Is it swim 7?
It is, mate.
Fish showing out there. Didn't bosh out, but just rolled over on the surface. So
And the lake
could potentially put a rod at the back.
Yeah.
But
And
the
then-
lake is flat con. It's like a.
They're saying a lake that doesn't really show much, does it?
Doesn't show much.
You've got to go off it, haven't you? It's worth a
But
dabble
when
in
you
it.
think about what I found out here this morning, 14 foot of water. They
What,
were
out the front? Yeah.
just at like 6 rod lengths, 14 foot deep,
That's pretty deep, isn't it?
and it's the fish were all of them are around about 6.5, 5, 6.5 foot, something like that. So
That sun is beautiful.
I know your face is a bit washed out in that camera.
It looks a little bit, doesn't it?
That's the whitest I've seen you, lad. Right then, let's turn this shit off and then go and.
See you in a bit with another mince pie or a bit of cake. Or...
Mate, you can't come here. and
Come on
eat
in,
food.
mate. Yeah.
You can't
Tidy up after
can't
yourself.
come and eat all my food, lad. I've got nothing left. There we have it. Zig, bit of black foam. I think when I said 6 foot, I'm 6 foot. So it's probably about 7 foot. Probably about 7 foot.
6.5, 7 foot, yeah.
Yeah, 6.5, 7 foot. So. Let's get it back out there. It's not far. It's only a little chuck. Bought me 10-foot rods, and I'm not used to casting them. They're a bit floppy. So you have to. Yeah.
Oosh.
Bit nippy now.
Bit nippy.
Bit nippy. Reposition the zig. Had a few knocks on it, but put it back in. I think if any of them's going to go, it's going to be the zig.
Ziggy cigar.
Yeah. But who knows, eh? Who knows?
Uno. Who's Uno?
You know.
Who is it?
It's been a while since I had a fish. When was my last one?
5 years ago, wasn't it?
You knobber you are. I think Merrington, innit? Had a couple of at Merrington not long ago.
Couple of at Merrington.
Last month.
We did, yes.
A couple at Merrington last month. So that wasn't the greatest trip either. Maybe I'm not good at this fishing.
But this is your challenge. This is your challenge, like, innit?
I know, but Merrington was a challenge.
Yeah, but you've caught fish there before.
It's maybe I need to find something else.
Another hobby.
Yeah, maybe I need to
That
find
way,
something
mate,
else.
because you just take things too seriously. Before you know it, you'll be having all the kit. Time and money.
All the gear.
No idea.
No idea.
No, you'll be fine, mate. If this is the challenge for you, that's what you need to have. To keep you on your toes,
No.
make you do different skills, try things up. You gotta do this.
A bait boat after Florida. Or
Or what?
if I can get one before, I will sneak one in the house. So if anyone's got one for sale and they're happy at me paying 20 quid a week,
Oh, free.
in fact 20 quid a month, 20 quid a month, hit me up. I'm after probably, is it the Toslin or the Tolson?
Tolson, I think it is.
I think it's Toslin.
Is it Tolson? I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
That black and orange one you had in France.
Yeah, I'm after one of them. I mean, they're only about 1,200 quid for the boat only, but then you've got to buy the Echo Sounder and the GPS and
It was a big boat, that as well, wasn't it?
nice big boat. but this deeper thing does my head, and I wanted to smash the thing to bits today. Connects, then it disconnects, and then it just caused me an absolute nightmare. So I'm not a fan of using the deeper. Andy, I had got one, and I wasn't a fan of it. Andy lent me his one because he thinks mine was, not working, and his is doing exactly the same, disconnecting. So I'm not a fan of the deepers. I just need to invest in a nice bait boat. So when the wife's not looking, one might just rock up on the doorstep.
Oh, where did this come from?
No, she won't see it. Like everything else, straight in the garage. She won't have a clue.
Until I come round and you go, Badge, look at this, we've got this.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. So there we go. So we might get one before Florida. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm also after a power barrow as well, though. So there's another grand. Anyway, so that's that, folks. Zig's back on the spot. 14 foot of water. We will pray for a nosser pig.
A nosser pig? What's a nosser pig?
It's a Parker bait saying.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gonna get a nosser pig.
What does that mean? Big belly fish?
Big fish, little fish.
Why pig? It's a bloody fish.
It's a bloody fish.
Not a pig.
Anyway, sit back. Hopefully we'll be fishing the bag before it gets dark. It's gonna be a quiet night, I just know it. I'm still thinking about putting a rod in that lake.
Just do
in
it.
That pot, in that lake, in that
pond.
In that pond there. We'll see. Anyway, folks, Badger's going to go around and do some filming. He's going to film some little trees and little butterflies, all that sort of shit that he likes to do. He's a bit special. Keep him busy while he's here. We'll catch up with you a little bit later. Anything to say to the viewers?
Yeah, I'll be out again soon, viewers. Don't worry. I'm not a blanco wanker. I'll be on the bank soon. All in.
Are you at school? What lesson are you in?
Geography.
You're in geography?
Yeah.
It's in geography lesson.
I could do with a geography lesson. Try and find some fish.
Yeah.
You alright, kid?
What's going on with your hair, mate? You look like you're about to go down on the razzle dazzle.
Right, you know what I mean, just a little fresh trim for the fishing trip.
Badger looks like he's about to go and burgle some houses. Look at him.
I am, mate.
He has. Where do you think I got? Where do you think I got
The ghost is back.
Where do you think I got the camera from?
How did he get in the lake? Did he morph through the gates?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Apparently he's been living on the lake since we last seen him.
I didn't leave. I couldn't get out. I couldn't remember the code.
So, how's things?
He's been haunting the place for weeks.
Yeah.
No fish. You know there's no sound on that.
I know there isn't, mate. I'm just doing a bit of filming, that's all. Just you on your phone.
Anyway. Folks, thought I'd do a quick behind the scenes. What goes on Bez's Carp channel when he's out fishing. This time I'm using the phone just for a minute. Just to show you what Badger gets up to. He is special. What have you spotted there, son?
I've got a little berry with a bit of dew on it.
You are something special, I tell you. Yeah, he's walking around filming berries. And he's got it all excited because there's a bit of dew dripping off the berry. What an absolute knobber. Bless him. Anyway, when you see that boring ass B-roll come through on the films, that's where it comes from. And yeah, anybody who's carp fisherman, who's maybe thinking of doing some vlogs, they're hard work, I'm telling you. I know some guys think they're boring, some guys think there's no point, and some of them are boring. I don't do them for anybody else but myself, really. I enjoy watching them back, but also I think if it gives people a look at certain venues, then, and it helps people out a little bit, and you know, maybe some of my tactics might help somebody on a lake, then I'm glad to do them. But it's hard work, I promise you it's hard work. The amount of kit I have to bring with me, and you know, the times where you're sat on the bank, you know, and you've got your feet up, I'm in between those times I'm up filming. Badger doing bits over there, and then when I go home it takes me around about half a day to edit, you know, half an hour long vlog really. So if you're thinking about doing it, it is quite rewarding. Don't expect to earn a fortune off YouTube because that doesn't happen, but it helps people out and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy a bit of photography, I enjoy learning about it, and I certainly enjoy watching the vlogs back. Not all of them, but some of the ones where we've had a bit of a crack with the lads, I enjoy watching them back. The France trips are wicked. So yeah, I do them for me, and for those that get any help from it, then I suppose we all benefit really. So yeah, don't be afraid to do it. I remember when I first did my first vlog, I looked like I'd got scabies. I was scratching that much. I was nervous. Well, not nervous, but just felt uncomfortable in talking to the camera, especially when there was other people around walking around. But I've just got so used to doing it now, it just becomes natural over time. And yeah, a lot of the times you struggle to find things to talk about, and you feel like you sort of need to fill in the gaps here and there. But especially when you're not catching fish and when you're on a difficult lake like this, there is a lot of talking. So yeah, it's not easy, but if you're interested in vlogging, just go and do it. Go and do it. Take the piss taking off everybody. That's what I did. I still got that video up, the first one I ever did at Hams Hall. That video's still up there, even though I can't watch it because I just look an idiot. But you have to take the piss taking, and just take it with a pinch of salt, and you will get better over time. So there you are. Anyway, I'll leave Badger to film. One thing's good about this sport of fishing is that, you know, it's open to disabled people, short people, tall people, whatever you want. Anybody can come and have a go. But I'm sick to death of people taking the mick out of my height. I'm not even that short, to be honest with you. If you look at Ali Hamidi, he's a foot smaller than me, and look how famous he is in the fishing world. I'm just fed up with it. I think I'm quite tall. What do you think?
Mate, it's the legs. If you had short legs,
yeah,
you would be quite small, but because you've got long legs, you're fine.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I can't have everything. I can't have the looks as well.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You can have the physique, the long legs, and the good looks, eh?
You just got to take what you're given at the end of the day and roll with it. I'm going to go a slightly different tactic on this one. We're going to go for a very bright. That's no good. I'm going to go for a bright yellow pop-up. That's what I'm going with.
I might just zoom in a little bit on it, and let me just.
Folks, just got the fire on. It's coming up to 6 o'clock in the evening now, and just been having a chat with Darren, who runs the lake. He's been stood here for about an hour, just having a chat about different things. Yeah, so time is flying. It's gone very cold now, so I thought I'd get the fire on. And the only thing I've changed is the zig. The zig is now back on a bottom bait. I've just been told you're not allowed to use artificial baits, which I knew that anyway, but I thought I never even considered it for a zig. I just thought it was like plastic corn and stuff like that. So just tell me you can't use foam on a zig, it has to be a boilie. So I thought, you know what, I don't really want to fish with a boilie on a zig, so I've taken it off. And the spot on the right hand side underneath the tree, I've stuck a rod on there with a pale yellow pop-up on a Ronnie rig, and apparently fish have come off there before, so we will see how it goes. Look at this, stunning. My feet have gone cold, so nice to get the fire on. That is banging. Got no food, got no beers. I wonder if I'll have a visitor this evening. Uber Eats Andy might be down with another kebab. Who knows, we'll have to wait and see. But for now, I'm going to kick back, keep my feet warm because I can't feel my toes at the moment. And yeah, pray one of these rods scream off.
Hello folks.
Hello, what are you doing here?
I bought Blanca Wanker some dinner.
Some din-dins. What we got?
We've got Weight Watchers, large kebab meat and chips.
Hey.
Two very dicey cokes.
Yes, kebab meat and chips. Yeah, but I've got salad with it, so that
There is a bit of salad there, mate.
counts as diet food, doesn't it? Yeah, I've got the fire on for you as well.
Thank you, mate.
Do your cup of tea in a minute once I've eaten.
Yeah. I wonder what the fire engines were doing round the corner, trying to find out where you were. There's only 6 of them.
How was school?
School was lovely today, mate, thank you.
Good. Good, no detention?
I had to stay behind for 20 minutes.
Thought so. What you got there?
The infamous can of Coke.
That's the same one from France?
Same one from France.
Well, nice to see you, mate. I appreciate it.
No problem.
I'm going to go and eat some kebab meat and chips now. Come back to you later with a fish in the bag. Oh, no, we won't. Probably won't. Yeah.
Morrison's is closed now, mate, the fish cage.
Yeah. Yeah, no fish. But we have him.
Go over to Big Carp Cooper, I catch fish.
You don't go fishing. He catches the same amount as me, though. Better off staying in. See you in a bit. 3 hours later and he's still here.
How we doing, folks?
I had a whole night planned, mate, and he's still here. What time did you get here? 8.
At 3 o'clock this afternoon, wasn't it?
About 10:30 now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just think of how he treated, mate.
Using your hair, and you got a right bald spot on top.
Eh?
Yeah.
You can't see the back of my head, can you?
I just did when you bent down. See a right little patch.
Well, it's all the stress
Right little patch.
having to deal with you. Right, here's your coat.
Just chuck it on there.
See you later.
Thanks for popping down.
Bye.
That's a very tiny hand, mate. Let me.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Do you know your way?
Yeah.
Are you bringing him breakfast in the morning?
Okay.
Folks, good morning. Welcome back. It is a very, very chilly morning. 4 or 5 degrees. I say morning. It's coming up to 12 o'clock now, but I just couldn't be bothered to do much this morning. So I got up early doors, had a look at the lake, and it was covered in mist. No action on the rods, no beeps, no liners, no nothing. There was a fish bosh out during the night. I don't even know what time it was, but you could hear it was a big fish, and it was somewhere over the far side of the lake. But that's the only sort of signs I've had that there's fish in the area. Yeah, but I've had a nice lie-in. Got up this morning, spoke to the wife on the phone, watched the water for about 20 minutes, and then I went back to bed for another couple of hours. Yeah, just had a nice chill out really. It's seen lots of swirls on the top of the water and the odd sort of show of fish here and there, but there is pike in here. I think it looks more like pike swirls than carp in the area. So yeah, so I've only got another few hours. It's like coming up to midday. I'll probably here till about 3 o'clock. Just before it gets dark, I'll get everything back on the barrow and back in the car before it's dark. So another tough little session. Done everything I thought I could do, but you know, if they're not having it, they're not having it. If they're not here, then there's not much you can do about it. You just got to keep trying. Nice cup of tea because it is proper chilly. I didn't want to get out of bed. I was so warm in the sleeping bag, but I brought my hand out of bed. It was proper chilly. I slept with the door open last night, as I do most times, and it was really chilly. When that frost comes, I don't think I'm going to be that interested in coming, but you never know. You never know. I might just fancy it one day. Yeah, it's not too bad. If you've got a decent sleeping bag, I've got the Fox, whatever you call it, I don't know, something season, and it's really, really warm. Stick a hot water bottle in there during the night, and yeah, warm for the whole night. So plus I had the fire on last night, which massive help. So yeah, folks, that's pretty much it. Thanks to Andy for bringing me some food down last night. Very kind. Nice kebab meat and chips again. He's a good lad. He is a good lad. And thanks to Badger for coming down and doing a bit of filming for me, filming a bit of dew on the berries. Yeah, good couple of mates, and they always come down and see me when I'm out fishing, well, whenever they can. But it's handy with the Syndicate being close to home. It's not too far for them both, and I think they both like to get out as well, really. That is it. I think it's going to be a blank. I hope it's not going to be a blank. It'd be nice to get one little fish before we go, but we'll just have to wait and see. Either way, I've had a lovely time sitting out. Missed my little duck friend. He must be over the other side. I don't think he can fly because he's only got the one wing. I haven't seen him on the lake. Must be held up in swim 17, which is actually flooded with water at the moment, because the water's quite up on the lake. So yeah, it's probably over there. But I've had no animals to keep me company other than a couple of mice here and there. So yeah, have a look at the swim there. You can see the water's up because the last step there is covered in water where my rod's, just in front of my rods. But wouldn't it be nice if these rods went off while we were filming? That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Come on fish gods, let's give me a fish. It's not going to happen, is it? Folks, look after yourself, and hopefully see you before Christmas and next one. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year. Take care.